The digestive system. The digestive system is a group of organs working together to convert food into energy and basic nutrients to feed the entire body. Primary functions of the digestive system include ingestion of food, secretion of fluids and digestive enzymes, mixing and movement of food and waste through the body, digestion of food into smaller pieces, absorption of nutrients, and the excretion of wastes. The mouth starts off ingestion since it lets in food. Saliva begins to break down food along with the teeth and is swallowed down through the esophagus and into the stomach. The stomach also acts as a food storage so that our bodies limit how much we eat per day. Over the course of the entire day, our body secretes 5 types of fluids: saliva, mucus, enzymes, hydrochloric acid, and bile. Saliva helps soften the food and also contains a digestive enzyme that breaks down carbohydrates. Enzymes accelerate the breaking down of food and are responsible for taking apart large molecules of proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. Mucus protects and lubricates the gastrointestinal tract, and hydrochloric acid further breaks down our food chemically and also gets rid of harmful material in food. Finally, bile surrounds large globs of lipids for easier digestion. The body has 3 different processes it uses for moving and mixing food: swallowing, peristalsis, and segmentation. The body uses muscles in the mouth, jaw, tongue, and pharynx to move food from the mouth to the esophagus. Peristalsis refers to a muscular wave that's similar to the way a wave moves across the water, which moves food through the intestines. Segmentation occurs in the small intestine as parts of the intestine contract like hands squeezing a tube of toothpaste. Segmentation helps to increase the absorption of nutrients by mixing food and increasing its contact with the walls of the intestine. The breaking down of food is the main function of the digestive system. It refers to the mechanical and chemical breakdown of the food as shown in previous slides. Other organs that break down food include the pancreas, which produces something informally referred to as pancreatic juice, which is capable of digesting lipids, carbohydrates, proteins, and nucleic acids. What the digestive system accomplishes at the end of the day is separates waste and products useless to the body from fatty acids, amino acids, monosaccharides, and nucleotides, which are useful for the body. Absorption takes place throughout the body. The stomach absorbs water and alcohol into the bloodstream. The liver also filters out poisonous matter from the blood. The walls of the small intestine are the major site of absorption for nutrients. The large intestine also absorbs water and vitamins. Excretion of waste is simply the process of defecation, in which useless and harmful matter extracted from the food is let go from the body through the anus. Studies on the effects of microgravity on the digestive system have yielded a few interesting results. Scientists have found increased secretory activity of the stomach, pancreas, and liver, and an increase in the electrical activity of the gastrointestinal tract. However, concentrations of hormones and enzyme activity remain unchanged in microgravity. It was also found that in microgravity, there is an increase in the concentration of a gastric pre-enzyme called pepsinogen. Pepsinogen is activated by stomach acid into pepsin, which is largely responsible for the stomach's ability to initiate digestion of proteins. This leads to an increase in hydrochloric acid in the body over a longer period of time. Space travel also causes a problem called muscular atrophy, which is a weakening of the muscles. This will retard the function of the intestines, which passes food using muscles. This can cause slower ingestion, which isn't a good thing, but isn't a big concern for astronauts. Scientists don't really focus much on preparing the digestive system for space, since the effects of microgravity on it are not very significant. Astronauts need to train and exercise in space to reduce the effects of muscle atrophy, but there really isn't an effective way to exercise the muscles in the intestines. In terms of muscles and digestion returning to normal, that takes around 1 to 2 months after returning to Earth. There is research being done to improve blood flow and blood pressure in space, which tends to be hurt and causes the cardiovascular system to become quote-unquote lazy. This is significant for the digestive system since the stomach receives a lot of blood. Breakthroughs with this research can improve stomach function in microgravity.